If one of your friends had an I know a guy moment and then called you, what would they be calling you for? I have a pickup truck and I'm happy to help people move stuff with it. Bird identification happens weirdly often. Update: several people here have messaged me photos of birds to ID. Y'all are too cute. Sadly, probably for tax advice. I'm an accountant, but I'm not a tax accountant. But I am pretty handy with Google and the IRS website, so it still generally works out. I am unusually good at selecting really thoughtful gifts with minimal information about the recipient. Edit: thanks for the awards. I do expect an update if anybody who messaged me used my ideas. My brother called me the other day to settle a dispute with his wife. He wanted to know how fountains in ancient Rome worked. Apparently, I'm the ancient Roman fountain guy. Edit for people asking, I'm not an expert on ancient Roman fountains. His wife suggested gravity, whereas he was thinking the fountains somehow recirculated water with a pump. I think this would be a very bad idea since people probably bathed and washed their clothes in fountain. And a constant supply of fresh water would be really important. And gravity is free and always works. Romans are famous for their aqueducts and plumbing. This is still how it works as far as I know. But once again, I am not an expert on this. This won't stop my brother from asking me things like this or other things like how dogs know they are supposed to like bones. Apparently, I'm the dog psychology guy. My friend has a I know a guy story. My friend does MMA for fun, and they were about to move, and they wanted to do a party. Their instructor coach asks what type of food, and my friend responds, Japanese. The coach just says, I know a guy. I'll give him your number. The next day, my friend gets a call, and they pick up. What does the other person say? Hello, I hear you were looking for vanilla rice. I'm at your service. He is a hibachi cook who goes to your house and makes the food there. His name he used was Vanilla Rice. He is white. I have the tools. Dump trailer, ladders, scaffolding, liftgate truck, all kinds of hand tools and power tools. I have the skills. I know how to do all kinds of house repairs. I know how to move heavy things. I know how to quote the value of many types of vintage items. I likely have a place open where you can store something or you can live for a short time. You need complex surgery and insurance claims. They won't cover it. I'm your gal. I've had an autoimmune condition since childhood. Last year, I had to have major reconstructive surgery for a complication so rare, there are less than 200 documented cases of it worldwide. Normally, insurance doesn't cover the surgery, nor the preoperative and postoperative orthodontic treatment needed as part of the surgery. Total cost of the whole process typically runs into the six figures, and that's with insurance coverage. I fought tooth and nail and researched hundreds of pages of insurance documentation, got second and third opinions, etc., managed to get insurance to cover everything: the braces, the surgery, week in the hospital, etc. Only thing I ended up having to pay was a $60 copay. Obligatory American healthcare sucks ass. But for anyone facing complex surgery where insurance coverage is iffy, I'm your gal. I work on garage doors. Seems like a mundane job, but your garage door is something you never think about until catastrophic failure. Edit: it's worth mentioning. Do not work on garage doors if you don't know what you're doing. Those springs above the door are under hundreds or thousands of pounds of tension, depending on the size of the door, and the door itself can weigh the same amount.